Too busy writing a bug report. A bug report? Really? Is that supposed to be like a joke? Examine the flag. America! Stars and stripes forever! Ha! Oh my god. I know MK Toasty Wins was just saying, don't go to the fucking police station.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Pleasure,
His name's Dwayne.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have, but I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding. Now, that's a place you don't want to wind up, boy. We've got a 3 strikes and you're out rule here in Harvest.
Really?
You get arrested the 3rd time, you never get out of jail alive. So don't go committing any crimes, boy. Amnesia or no, I'll lock you up pronto.
Forget locking me up, dude. He'll electrocute my ass.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire.
Newspaper
Oh,
fire.
sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
Newspaper fire.
Sure. You remember. The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
Fuck, they always
Anyway,
say that.
the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
This fucking guy.
Loomis, that's classified. Darn it.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence
His
room?
face.
Did you dust it for prints?
Oh my god, dude.
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve.
Damn.
Stop on by any time.
Okay. Something about the gas can is important, right? Right? Alright, let's save. Someone here pointed out that we haven't saved in a little while, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Deputy Loomis. Door's locked.
That's the evidence room,
Oh shit.
where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times. There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
Anything I can help you with?
Fuck this guy. The coffee smells good. Oh, there's a coffee pot right there.
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
A man's needs.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's gotta do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon.
Fuck.
Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, it's see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Wait, what? French
Of
postcards?
course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards.
Oh
That's
my
just
god.
what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
Okay.
Anytime, kiddo.
This man needs some porn stat. Someone get this man some fucking porn. Okay. He said Mrs. Where would they have that? The general store? Right? Barber Shop? Let's check it out. Let's fucking check it out. This fucking game is unbelievable. Miss Phelps. Examine the handyman. He's way too busy working, man. Fuck that. He needs his daily fap. He needs to get that shit in. Examine the barrel. Water cooler. Dead roaches and bits of... What is that? Does it say acid grit? Arid grit? I can't fucking read that. A copying machine. Interesting. Examine the TV. A shoddy. Old TV missing the VHF knob.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
Damn.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Everyone
I'm
fucking
serious.
says
I
that.
need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia, in which case I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory, in which case I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know.
Speaking
Haven't seen
of
him.
Willies, how's
Care to
your
buy
father?
anything today?
Yes.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Examine the shelf. The shelf contains a variety of odd items for sale. Oh, examine the adult magazine. An adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Examine the wrench. You must pay for Mrs. Phelps. Doesn't say how much it is. This one we know is 25 cents. And we picked up a motherfucking... How do I pay her? I guess I just... Yes, quarter. The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult magazine. Woo!
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling
Pay
the
her
girly
with my
magazines
willy.
behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Stares him away from being a fireman.
A fireman? The fuck are you talking about? Wait, so did we get it? Is it in our inventory? Let's take a look. Woo! Adult magazine. Let's go back to the police station. Give that fucking perv his porn. Ooh, good. It's just the two of us. Porn has been acquired. Hold on, we're gonna save up here real quick first. Who knows what the fuck is gonna happen? Do we just give it to him here? Use magazine on Deputy Loomis.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
Yeah, it's all yours, Steve.
Oh,
It's all yours.
thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Oh my god. Ooh, now we can have some coffee. Woo! Okay. Door's locked. We need to go to the evidence room, I guess? The drawer is unlocked. Woo! All kinds of shit in here. Checkbook, Sheriff Dwayne. I like how the sheriff's name is Dwayne. Okay, we got that. Examine the note. A barely legible note. We'll take that. Key to the evidence room. Fucking here we go. I like how they just keep it in the drawer like that. They don't keep it on them. Door's locked. We gotta, I guess, use it from our inventory. Evidence room key.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, shit.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
What the fuck?
Just run away. And jump. Jump when he's coming towards
Where the
you.
fuck?
Watch where he's
Where do I use this then?
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. There we go. Sorry about the screams, guys. My girlfriend's getting hype with the Destiny play. Okay, fuck, that is scary. Examine as all. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. Oh my god. What the fuck did Loomis do to that mannequin? That poor mannequin, man. Examine the painting. It looks like one of Loomis's late relatives. Examine the cabinet. They're plainly empty.
Watch mirror. He went right for you.
Let's see. Gas can. Oh, shit. There's our fucking gas can. Woo! Use gas can. I guess you can put this in your fucking inventory. Santa hat. A vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. Examine the double. A real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. Examine the lawn dart. This makes sense. They're illegal. Just don't use a blue light in that room. Don't do it. Don't use that black light, dude. A pair of bloody sneakers? Wasn't what's his name looking for shoes? Ooh, I can take that. That kid, the newspaper kid. Examine. Harvest has its own brand of smokes. Examine the hat. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. These are all interesting. Examine the shaving kit. This bathroom kit is missing its razor. The camera. An Insta-shot camera, just point and click. Ooh, we can take it. Let's fucking take it. Examine the bear. This is why you gotta fucking, you guys, you gotta examine everything in these kinds of games. Examine the bear. A fuzzy bear wielding a chainsaw. Binoculars without lenses. Plain cap. And the beer. That beer is empty except for tar sediment. Bottles. Toast. I think there's just a fucking piece of toast in the evidence room. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. We grabbed quite a few things. Oh, fridge. Smell from it. You wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. I don't want to know what's fucking in there, man.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
Yeah, they're coming around the mountain. If you come. Oh, that's good.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no.
You pervert!
No!
Lighting up the mattress again! Folding up the towels! Childless
What the fuck? Did they not notice that I just fucking walked right out of the fucking the evidence room? Oh my god. He was just straight up sitting there fucking fapping. You're staining up the mattress again. Oh my god, this fucking game is unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. We gotta save. Oh, we can't. I guess we can't go into the... Okay. Where else are we going, guys? Let's go, fire station. Fuck it.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
What?
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush.
I guess this is what she means, what that lady meant when she's like, This is how you wind up in the fire department. It's a gay fucking fireman. Are you serious? Talk to the male
I
model.
don't converse on the job, Steve. I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up. There you go, Spot.
Was that really necessary?
So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Oh my god. Why are you trying sketching of nude men in the fire department?
Please, it's not the subject, it's the process. Don't be such a party, Steve. We're talking about art.
This game is
Besides,
fucking the
we haven't had a
best.
fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
Oh my god.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly. Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving.
Are you serious? Wasp woman, Spots. We fucking killed the Wasp woman.
Some people think all we do is sit around, fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsu a crumb for fire code violations. All the dried out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why, it's a chem log just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Hold
Can't
on.
talk now, Steve. I'm inspired.
Oh my god. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do! Stop it, you're messing me up!
Oh my god, guys, this fucking game. Saliva's foaming from his barking chops. Examine the fireplace. They got a nice ass fire hall, man. Look at this place. Phallic-like structures standing all in a row. Decorative oriental fans. Oh fuck! A photorealistic mural of a peaceful countryside. I thought that was an actual legit window. I was like, wow, damn, this place is nice. An accident just waiting to happen at the fucking fire hall. A well-endowed nude man standing in the moonlight. Whoa, was there a fucking crash outside? What was that shit?
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush.
Oh my god, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. This place is too much for me, man. Did they just slap at the dog? So this is the place that burnt down, though, right? Oh shit, yeah, look at this place. Examine the ashes. What's left of the newspaper building after an extreme fire? Examine the shovel. A shovel sticking out of the building's ashes. Use shovel on ashes. Alright. Buried in the ash debris, you spot a few hidden remnants. Examine the burnt flyer. It's a flyer for the Harvest Bake Sale. Examine the button. A postal worker's button. And it looks like it was ripped from the cloth. Alright. Examine the pipes. At least the plumbing held up. I think that's all we can really grab from this. Right? Okay, this game, guys. Ednas Diner, we've been there. TV station. Gene. I guess they pronounced it Geen earlier. Gien? Geen? How was... Meat plant. We still got the missile base. Can you take the button to the postmaster? Where do you guys want to go? I want to finish examining this fucking town. Let's try, let's go to the school. I can only imagine what's going down at the fucking school. Examine the lockers. These lockers are riddled with inexplicable stains and dents.
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, principal of Geen Memorial.
Geen, it's
Steve,
Geen.
I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
Wait, what? What is this fucking quality time bullshit?
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge. Big guy, borrowing some quality time, the greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost. Within the lodge lies your future, and without dust.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
Okay, no more fucking quality time, dude.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Oh my god. Holy fuck. The bake sale. Didn't we find, like, the, what is it? Burnt flyer. We can't examine it? Or we found, like, a burnt down, like, bake sale thing. Oh shit, we can go into one of the classes. Examine the students. The children look stunned and zombified. Even the paper cutouts look stunned and zombified. Oh fuck. Why was that the exit?
My goodness, class, this is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Geen Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's gravest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their
heads? I can tell you in one word, Stephen. Discipline. Thank goodness you weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
Then you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go. But I can always spot those who are nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes. Right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen. Would you care to say a few words to the class about civic responsibility?
Not really. I was just passing through.
Oh, but you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
What the fuck?
Ask away then.
Corporal punishment.
We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin. But a baseball bat?
What
that bridges the generation gap quite nicely.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh dear. Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
What is this shit, dude?
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
What the fuck? Are you serious? Yo, did she just kill that kid? What the fuck? Yo, this game.
My stars, that was exciting.
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
For what purpose?
Why, I'm sure you'd have to ask them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Stop by.
And then it just goes back to normal. MK Toasty Wins points out projector. A projector carefully engineered to sound good when played underwater. What the fuck? Alright, we've had enough. Enough quality time. How do we fucking... Where's the exit? Oh, man. Meat plant, guys. Let's do it. Are these cats? Okay, fuck it. Let's just go. Yo, this place is dank as fuck.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say. Though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
Pat O'Reilly? So what is going on with my dad
What
anyways?
exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't know. I can't get in to see him.
Can't get in to see him.
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach. A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails,
Jesus.
I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts.
Fuck that shit, man.
Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs? Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Are you serious?
There are certain tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things.
Yeah. What's with these random 2-second FMV sequences? Dude, I don't know. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve. And my best to your dad.
Examine the splotch. This used to be a kitty cat. Oh man, where's my cat? Oh, he's over there. Alright, he's sleeping. I don't want to bug him. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. This place is giving me the creeps, dude. Alright, what else we got? Let's examine... I really want to check out kind of like what I picked up. Because I feel like I picked up some important shit when I was over in the, when I was in the evidence room. What the fuck is this shit? Talk to Colonel Buster Monroe.
Oh, who goes there?
What is his face?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right, this is Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
Fuck you, dude.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien. You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
The fuck?
Who are you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
Well, I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents?
Safeguards? Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then you have sole control of the, missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2, when I got my lower torso shot off in the war. Those pennywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
Damn, dude.
Why are you asking about the button, son?
I'm just a little nervous about it. I mean, suppose an accident happens.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister. The button is perfectly safe. I keep it on my person all the time.
What the fuck? He keeps it right on his deal.
No commie bastard is getting his mitts on this button. No siree, Bob. No one initiates a nuclear holocaust in Harvest except me. Now, doesn't that make you feel better?
Oh my god.
Harvest is a fine town, steeped in traditional American values. But that lodge, well, it makes me suspicious, don't mind saying it. They've got their fingers into everything around here. Like a certain red commie bastard.
He's not even in a wheelchair or nothing.
You read me wrong, mister.
Oh shit.
I think you should join the lodge, infiltrate it, and report back on any red sympathizers. Your report could affect my decision on what I've got to do. Remember,
duck and cover. Okay, I should probably save. Someone recommended I should save. Billy recommended I should save. I'm gonna do that. Holy fuck. Alright. Okay, what else we got? So we've been to the missile base. I don't even know if I want to go to the fucking cemetery. Let's go to the, fire station, police station. Let's go back to the, post office. I want to see if there's anything I can fucking do. There it is. He's on duty 24/7. Barber shop? Should I go to the barber shop? Should I finish exploring this goddamn city? Town? Let's go to the barber shop. Pastorelli's barber shop. I'm only going because MK Toasty Win says I should go. What the hell is this shit?
Howdy, Steve.
Yo, is he a little person?
Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some.
Keeps it
but
warm in the summer
I can't get him to understand a word I say. Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen. Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Mr. Parsons?
Hello there, youngster. You see, them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
Gotta protect that pole, man.
Why, that barber's pole of his is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like.
That
It ain't
FMV
nothing
sequence.
but colored glass with some bulbs just stuck up in it. But he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them aliens, Clem.
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick, don't know nothing about science.
Don't know nothing about such. Should I ask about the alarm system?
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it to the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough. Anytime, Steve.
MK Toasty Win says I should talk to the black guy, but Arrow Go Not says he's busy brushing away at nothing at all. Examine the sheep. Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. That is an alive sheep, dude. Examine the cow head. Examine the alien head. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. Legit, there's a fucking alien head there, dude. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond. Not understanding English. Pastorelli, he's not black, dude, he's Italian. He's fucking Italian, dude. Alright, I don't think there's anything I can do here right now. Alright, now let's go back to the fucking barbershop. Or, sorry, the post office. Because we still need to get a copy of this shit.
Sorry, son. No time to talk.
Button.
It's been missing for months now. I keep meaning to get another, but, well, the button's very distinctive. I'd have to file an S-411 with Washington to get another, and I just don't need the extra paperwork. Sure wish I could find it.
Ooh, I got it.
Next time.
I got your fucking button.
My button? Why, I lost that months ago. Where did you find it?
Funny thing, that.
I found it in the ashes. At the newspaper building.
What are you implying? That I had something to do with setting the fire? Preposterous. Why, 100 people must have visited that site since the fire. You just try showing that button to Sheriff Dwayne, son. He'll laugh you right out of his office.
Fuck. Not enough. Alright, what else we got? Sheriff's checkbook. Right-click to view. Deposit. Boil. Boil. Something about Boyle. Postmaster Boyle. What else we got? Meet permission. Note. Sheriff, if you think I'm going to keep paying this forever, you are crazy. There are limits from Boyle's. Wait. That was a checkbook from the sheriff. That was the sheriff's checkbook. He was getting deposits from Boyle? He was being blackmailed or some shit. Hold on. I wonder if we can present this to fucking Boyle.
What does this mean?
I know the sheriff is blackmailing. Woo!
This is unexpected and awkward. But my luck's been bad ever since Dwayne found that darn gas can at the newspaper building the day after the fire. He has this insane notion that it's mine. I pay him not because I'm guilty, but because I don't want him slurring my good name around Harvest.
Oh, naturally.
You know, he keeps that gas can in the evidence room at his office. I'd be really grateful to whoever could fetch me that can. Grateful enough to provide him with a lodge application.
Ooh,
and
guess
Steve,
what, bitch?
You'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart.
That threat, though. And fuck you. And I got your damn gas can.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. After all this time.
Where's my application, Boyle?
Here, take it. With my thanks. You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster. I may have need of it again.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can.
Should we go to the television station, guys? We have our application. We could probably go to the fucking lodge. But we haven't been to the television station yet, so this would be a good opportunity. Let's go fucking check it out. Okay, there's like a shitload of people outside. Let's save.